Building industry boss George Alex has friends in low places: bikies, standover men and Islamic State recruits. He's also behind a string of companies that collapsed with predictable regularity, owing hundreds of thousands of dollars to construction workers. But instead of being shunned by the union that represented those workers, the CFMEU embraced George Alex. The Trade Union Royal Commission is trying to work out why. And for weeks now, it's been hearing evidence of secret payments from Alex to senior union officials. Adam Harvey reports.
I'll make a statement later on. One of the main targets of the Trade Union Royal Commission has stepped out of the shadows into the witness box.
Yes, I call Mr. George Alex.
Commissioner, I'd just like to thank you for allowing me to defend allegations today. I'm just here on my own, one person, with the truth, supported by facts.
George Alex is a notorious underworld figure with links to bikies, criminals and extremists, like ISIS recruit Khaled Sharoof.
I like to meet people when they come out of jail, and unfortunately, they can't work in ivory towers. They gravitate to this construction sector, and we are on the lower social demographic aspect of it. This is the only thing they can do.
His business partner, standover man Joanne Toon, was shot dead in December 2013.
Whilst it's early in the investigation, it appears the shooting has been targeted.
Alex is crucial to this Royal Commission because he allegedly connects the criminal world to the construction industry. For more than 12 months, he's been a central figure in the hearings into the construction union, the CFMEU. His tight relationship with union boss Brian Parker illustrated with dozens of wiretaps.
Mate, you're with us, huh? You're with me, straight away, huh?
100%.
I love you. You're the best. I love you.
This is the first time we've heard from George Alex in person. He's explained why the late Khaled Sharoof and Mohammed Elamar were regulars at his home. Because of Elamar's boxing.
They didn't want to train in front of their community, and I had premises at my house at the back, and they'll train there maybe 2-3 days a week for 2-3 hours, if that.
You weren't having these people hang around, well, to provide muscle, if I can put it that way?
No, absolutely not.
No?
No reason, there's no requirement for that.
To make you seem like a person who shouldn't be trifled with.
No. I've been doing kung fu since I was 4. I've got titanium legs, I'm pretty good.
Companies controlled by Alex supplied building workers to big construction jobs like Sydney's Barangaroo. Right from the start, he had a cosy relationship with the CFMEU.
I remember he turned up at the office in the Christmas party at 2:10 with a wheelbarrow full of goodies for the staff who were having the Christmas party upstairs. And he went upstairs and he handed out hampers and bottles of wine and all this to the staff of the union at Lickham.
To get jobs in Sydney's booming construction industry, George Alex needed the union's stamp of approval. The problem was that his companies kept collapsing, owing workers hundreds of thousands of dollars. They'd soon rise again in a different guise. It's called phoenixing, and it's a common tactic in the building world.
The intention in doing it is to avoid paying legitimate obligations to creditors, to avoid paying legitimate debts, whether those debts are owed to employees in terms of their wages, their leave entitlements, their superannuation entitlements, and very importantly, what we do know is that the Australian Taxation Office loses substantial sums of money each year through illegal phoenix activity.
This would normally make George Alex a union target, but despite the phoenixing, the CFMEU ensured that Alex's companies kept getting work.
Answer my question. Do you say the companies associated with George Alex did not come to your attention as being bad for workers?
No, from time to time it did, right? It did. There's no doubt.
So
but I don't go out there and check every particular company constantly all the time. As you can see from evidence that you have looked through, from my diary and my phone calls, you know I'm a very, very busy man.
One CFMEU official who wasn't too busy discovered that Alex was a long way behind in paying workers superannuation.
He's 8 months behind with his scaffolders, and he's because he had body hire. And then I said he's 5 months behind his body hire with the entitlements. I said it's close to $1 million.
Brian Fitzpatrick threatened to close down one of his jobs, and George Alex wasn't happy.
He threatened me. He got to.
You're talking about Alex?
Yeah. He got on the phone and he said, "Look, you'll do as you're told." And I said, "I don't know who you're talking to, mate, but you got the wrong bloke." I said, give him a bit of French.
A few days later, he received an anonymous phone call. It spooked him so much, the union's lawyer called 000.
Police emergency, this is Lisa.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Look, my name's Radhika. I'm calling from the construction union. I'm a lawyer here. He's threatened one of our officials here, Brian Fitzpatrick, a death threat, various death threats.
Incredibly, the call was from a colleague of Fitzpatrick's, union official Darren Greenfield, the man who was supposed to be making sure George Alex paid his workers.
First words out of his mouth was, "You've gone too far this time, you fat You're dead. You understand? I'm going to kill you. You're dead. I don't care how many police you got with you. I'm coming out there tomorrow. I'm going to kill you."
Greenfield admits making an angry phone call, but denies the death threat. The Royal Commission says it believes Fitzpatrick. Text messages uncovered during these hearings appear to refer to payments from Alex to Greenfield.
1K to Ism, 2,500 to Darren, give Michael 1,000, keep 500.
With an unusual pickup point.
Toilet, first drawer.
So again, I suggest to you, sir, that toilet first drawer is an indication to you to go to the toilet and look in the drawer and find money.
No, that's not the case at all. As I said, he'd leave documents there. I'd pick documents up from there as well. So I don't know whether he left money for people in there and documents in there. He left other stuff in there. As I said, he left stuff all over the place there.
Is that a serious answer, sir?
Yes, it is. It's a serious answer.
In the witness box today, George Alex denied making threats or paying union officials. He told the Royal Commission he had a higher purpose in surrounding himself with ex-criminals.
Are you suggesting we're better than these people? Like because they have tattoos or they're not in a suit? This is wrong. All I try to do, I don't know these people before they go in jail, and I'm not there to question a judge if he provides them freedom. I'm just suggesting that I will never, ever, as a Christian, I believe in redemption. And I'm not there to judge anybody.
Adam Harvey reporting. Last year, when